This party can be in a position to win 50 parliamentary seats. Now, if he thought that was wacky, he wouldn't put it, because it's making him look a fool. He thinks it's realistic, and he also knows that everyone else who's reading The Observer that Sunday, last Sunday, also thinks, God, that's a frightening thought. But it's not like saying, 2010, small green men descend from Mars. He thought, but it's realistic. And that's how far we've come. It's not the 25 council seats we already hold, it's how close we are, in their eyes, to a really big breakthrough. So, I know people are still, to some extent, tired from the general election, but it's time to stop being tired from the general election. It's time, as already said, to pick candidates where they haven't already been picked for wards and start working those wards. We had, particularly in Burnley, in effect, it was in a way well-deserved for ordinary people in this town, and well-deserved for the handful of people who'd gone around doing huge amounts of work putting leaflets through doors. But the big electoral breakthrough that came in Burnley wasn't really deserved in the way that it's been smaller breakthroughs, because everywhere else, almost everywhere else, we've won because huge amounts of work have gone in. Not just leafleting, not just being there during the election time, but being there for months and months before. You shouldn't, in realistic life, be able to become a councillor just by saying, well, I'm going to stand, I signed the nomination papers, 3 weeks later you're a councillor. I know it's happened in Burnley, which just shows what an appalling mess the Labour Party made of this town, that can happen, but it shouldn't really happen. The way you get to be a councillor next May is to go out in 2 or 3 days' time and walk down the street of your ward thinking, I'm already a councillor, and looking for problems and looking for people who need help and helping them, because you think you're already a councillor, and the 2 or 3 people you pull to help you do the work also think that you're already at least a potential councillor, and you've got to do the work months and months and months before. No normal party in a normal time has ever won seats without doing that. Actually, we're not a normal party, we're a special party. And it's not a normal time, there's a special time coming for the people who let this country down. It's called payback time. So we're not normal, they're definitely not normal, some of them very abnormal. And it's a special time coming, but still, we've got to assume it's still going to take a slot. So get out there, and if you haven't already done so, say, yeah, I will stand in that ward, or I will help the person who is going to stand, and really start to work it. Because by next May, everything is likely to be falling apart from the Labour Party, for the Labour Party. The Conservatives are still no different, no option whatsoever. That's our chance. It's not our big chance, you've got will time. Our big chance is 50 parliamentary seats. But the way we get over to there is by starting straight away to work for next May. Don't leave it until next April. Get out there and start now. And let's turn Will Hutton's worst nightmare from, first of all, our dream into reality. Let's get out there and do it.